Okay. The second thing that we've kind of noticed is that implementation gets killed a lot of the times with accounting. And more specifically, the idea that you're going to treat accounting as something that you can get to later or at the end. I hear some version of this on almost every project that we have that goes bad. We'll get the system running and then we'll address the financial side. We'll handle the chart accounts in phase two or toward the end of this phase. And it doesn't really work out the way that you think it's going to work out. It means you're going to try to run an ERP on an old accounting system at the same time reconciling between them until somebody has the bandwidth to deal with it, which almost never happens. I'll tell you exactly how this happened in a recent project. We were competing against a much larger firm, and that prospect sat down with them and asked about the accounting setup. And they said, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but we'd recommend treating accounting as phase two. So we got Chris. So we've got Chris Pinto on our team. He's on the call. He is a certified public accountant, CPA. He's been doing accounting for most of his life, and specifically around manufacturing and distribution. So he gets how this works. Chris got on the phone with him and started talking about retained earning structures and chart of accounts migration. Some stuff, honestly, I don't completely understand. Landed cost, adjusting journal entries, intercompany accounting. At the end of that, the customer basically called us. And I want to be honest with you, I don't completely understand what Chris was talking about, but he knows it really cold, and the division of labor there works, right? The second story is a little different. We did a project where a company was moving from one system to another, and they needed combined financial reporting across, the multiple entities. Chris ate that up, mapping the chart of accounts across systems and building airlocks for data if it wasn't going to work, error logging and that kind of stuff. Vendors in one system, but not in the other. I mean, he had all that sort of working out and put together. It was frustrating to build, I have to be honest. But when we went live, it was like Harry Potter was in the building. Everything reconciled. Their controller was thrilled. It really worked out the way it was supposed to. So if your implementation partner can't talk debits and credits with your controller the first day, you're going to be living in two systems way longer than you planned. And you're going to be reconciling the gap on those, nights and weekends for the foreseeable future.